Chapter 3. There was Spider-Man, The Rock, a badly timed war season, a season with a whole lot of nothing, and Chrome. Macopia. Now, I started playing Fortnite all the way back in Chapter 1 Season 4 and had an account with the Season 4 Battle Pass, and then I lost that account. Then I got another account with the Season 5 Battle Pass, then I lost that. Then I got another account and got the Season 6 Battle Pass, which is still the account I own to this day. Then I dropped by for a few seasons in Chapter 2, then dipped right before Primal, then finally I came back in Chapter 3 Season 3, and have been playing ever since. So with that, I have to state that I unfortunately did not play Seasons 1 and 2, so I can't say with my full 100% opinions on the seasons. So I'll just be going off of what I see in gameplay and how others talk about it. Now, before we begin, just know these are all my personal opinions, and my opinion isn't subjectively right. You're more than welcome to discuss your opinions down in the comments. Just know that others will have differing opinions, and there's no season or chapter that is subjectively the best. Also, please just keep it civil down there. Also, if you want to see more content like this in the future, like, comment what chapter I should review next, and subscribe to keep me in the algorithm, and join my Discord server, follow me on Instagram, and join my YouTube memberships to get a bunch of cool perks. Alright, now without further ado, let's guzzle down some guzzle juice, goo on all our opponents, and mantle up somewhere comfortable as we're going to talk about Fortnite Chapter 3. December 5th, 2021. Jake the Crabinator did not exist. What did exist was Pepper Baker, the last remnant of a Call of Duty clan that had all disbanded up to that point. And on that day, this Pepper Baker, instead of playing the new Fortnite chapter, he uploaded this TikTok. Yeah, I was pretty wild back then, but that's only important to me, not you. So let me actually talk about the new chapter. After Chapter 2 end event, where the whole island did a 180 and flip to the other side of the island, we were introduced to the new island. Waking up on a lone island off to the side, we walk along a path and a campfire where the Foundation sits with a few others and gives a speech on how they're going to get out of the loop. Honestly, no other chapter was able to top this intro. It's a very unique and interesting introduction to the chapter, and I don't think any other chapter had something like this to introduce their chapter. Now, nextly, let me talk about the map itself. There were places like Rocky Reels, Coney Crossroads, Camp Cuddle, Sleepy Sound, and there were even other returning places like Greasy Grove and Butter Barn. And the biomes include places like the grasslands, a desert, a tropical island biome, and snowy mountains. The new loot pool includes stuff like the MK7 assault rifle, striker pump shotgun, which is surprisingly one of my favorite shotguns, Stinger SMG, and Hunter bolt action sniper rifle, which in all honesty is one of the best sniper rifles in my personal opinion. There was also the new guzzle juice healing item that was decent, I would say, when I tried it. Next up, we got the Spider-Man web shooters, which from what I've heard of it and seen of it, as well as using the grapple glove and Miles Morales web shooters, this mobility item is definitely up there with some of the best. Next, I'll talk about the battle pass, which includes characters like Shanta, Ronan, Lieutenant John Llama, Gumbo, Harlow, Haven, Spider-Man, and the Foundation, aka Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Most of these skins are pretty good. My personal favorite is Harlow. Why exactly? I don't know, I just think she's a cool skin. Now, do I regret not getting this battle pass? Yes, very. Now, for some other collabs throughout the season include stuff like Gears of War, Tom Holland,
what the fuck? Man, I wanna talk your bitch.
The Matrix, Cobra Kai, Uncharted, Silk Sonic, and finally, the best out of them all with the biggest impact to the game, a Doctor Who spray. I ain't even gonna lie, this one's kinda ass. This season also had Winterfest, which is just like every other Winterfest, but is the reason why we have this beautiful clip here.
It was good, Santa. He just ran me over for what? At least he gave me healed. I'm coming back.
Now, my final thoughts on this season. Now, I can't say it with 100% because I didn't play this season, unfortunately, so I'll just go off what I think and what I've seen. Taking a look at this season, the content made for it, the content made around it, and some views from my friends, I think this season was pretty light. Although, I can't say for certain, but I do believe this season would have been fun if I played. Wait, what's all that rumbling? Do you feel that? Oh my gosh, that's a whole drill coming through the ground! Well, wasn't this season just horribly timed? Season 2 came with a whole war theme to it, as the Imagined Order was posted up around the map, and for 9 days there was absolutely no building. Right. They disabled building for 9 days. Surely this wasn't only going to be a one-time thing, right? Nah, it gave us 0 build, which was honestly one of their best decisions. The new loot pool involves stuff like the new Striker Burst Assault Rifle, Ranger Shotgun, and the Anvil Rocket Launcher. Now, side thing right here, but where the hell was the Anvil Rocket Launcher in Chapter 5 Season 3? Next up, I'll discuss the Battle Pass, which include characters such as Doctor Strange, Suki 2.0, Gunner, Reimagined, Kiara KO, Irisa, the Origin, and the Prowler. My personal favorite from this pass is Gunner, only because you can make him look like Gordon Freeman with one of his styles, and I love Gordon Freeman. Fortnite, where's the Half-Life collab? Why can't you and Valve just set aside your differences and let us have Valve characters in Fortnite? But hey, at least they won't be adding Skibidi Toilet of all things. Oh, are you f***ing kidding? Now, aside from the Prowler and Doctor Strange, what other collabs did we have this season? Well, there was Chloe Kim, Obi-Wan Kenobi, RoboCop, and Ali A. Now, this season also had a live event where you actually got to use the weapons in the giant mech and destroy the IO. Then going through a short sequence where alongside Jonesy and the Foundation, we get to gun down more IO guards and then have a face-off with Dr. Sloan, who cowers in a tank. But the mech suit destroys the tank and gets us out of there. Now, surely Dr. Sloan didn't survive that. Now, what are my final thoughts? I mean, it seems like a cool season, and from what I heard, it was a pretty decent season, and not anything too great, but not anything too bad. Do I regret not playing this season? Yes, I wanted Gordon Freeman. You know, with the IO defeated now, I think it's about time that we should celebrate now. I remember the day. I was sitting at my desk watching YouTube when an ad suddenly popped up. An ad for the new Fortnite season. And I thought, Fortnite? I'm not playing that. So I skipped the ad and never thought about it ever again, and never started this YouTube channel. And you know what? This isn't real. That's right, you've been in a coma for over 4 years now. It's time to wake up. Please, we miss you. Just wake up already. I watched the ad all the way through and thought to myself, hey, why not just a few games, for old time's sake? Then I played a game, lost, saw the Gangnam Style emote in the shop, saw I only have 400 V-Bucks and I could get some for free if I hit level 20. And this small decision to grind out those 20 levels to get the Gangnam Style caused a domino effect that led to me spending tons of my hard-earned cash on in-game items. Do I regret this decision? Not really. Do I still buy V-Bucks? Yes, even more now since I have a more stable income. Am I going to regret these economic decisions 5 years from now? Very likely. But aside from that, let me actually talk about this new season. The main change of this season was that the reality tree started blossoming on the item, and we're all celebrating because we took out the IO. But was this season fun? I would say so. I mean, the grapple glove was really fun to use, and the temple was a cool addition. And since this was the first season that I went back onto it, I had a lot of fun playing with all the new stuff, especially since this was the first time playing the new chapter. Now, the new loot pool included other stuff like the Hammer Assault Rifle, and let me tell you, this gun is like a blessing from the Lord himself. Whenever I pick up this gun, I feel like a king. But then there's the 2-shot shotgun, which is hot garbage and should never come back. This season also began Fortnite's weird obsession with DMRs, and as a controller player myself, I must say that the DMR is complete trash and should never come back. Now, for the Battle Pass, we had characters like Malik, Snap, Adria, Sabina, Indiana Jones, and Darth Vader. And let me tell you, when I saw him in the Battle Pass, I knew I was going to go on a non-stop grind to get him. Oh wait, I almost forgot about Eevee. Oh my lord. Oh sweet snow bunny flavored buns, let me swoop you off your feet and play Hot Wheels on your back and let me eat syrup drowned pancakes off your big old booty. I mean, yeah, Eevee is a really cool skin. Yeah, I like her ass. I mean, glasses. Yeah.
Weird, buddy. You're weird!
Now, the collabs this season include stuff like Among Us, John Cena, Destiny, and Dragon Ball. Wait, Dragon Ball? Yeah, they added Dragon Ball skins to the game, which added Goku, Beerus, Vegeta, and Bulma. And also added a mini pass and gave us the Kamehameha and Nimbus Cloud mythics. And boy, oh boy, the Kamehameha. Seeing someone float up in the air and hearing that, then you get absolutely beamed by this mythic. But after about a week, the players found out an easy way to counter this thing. Just shoot the person using the mythic. So, what are my final thoughts on the season? It was honestly a good season. And seeing how this was the last season that Donald Mustard worked on and was supposed to be a celebration of his time on the game, and seeing how Donald had to rush the story as Epic wanted more people to work on stuff like Lego, Festival, and Rocket Racing. Looking back at this season really makes you feel different about it, as Donald Mustard was slowly getting pushed out of the space of Fortnite. And it's honestly a really sad situation, as the story of Fortnite had kind of went downhill from here. Honestly, they did my GOAT Donald Mustard so dirty. So with all that information and seeing how it was when I started playing again, I hold this season kind of close to my heart. So I'll be honest, I loved this season. Hey, what the hell? What is that? Is that Chrome? Oh my god! Chrome, and more fucking Chrome. So, starting out the season, we just straight up kill off every member of the 7 except for the Paradigm, who's played by Brie Larson now. And they also retconned the fact that Singularity and Paradigm were the same person. But now they're not! Yeah, at this point we can already tell Donald Mustard wasn't on anymore. The new POIs include a Chrome castle known as the Herald Sanctum, and other places around were consumed by Chrome, and throughout the season more places were taken over by Chrome. The new guns were actually pretty cool and unique in my opinion. We had the Evo Chrome Assault Rifle and Evo Chrome Shotgun, and we can't forget about the absolute meme material that was the Goo Gun. There was also the Cobra DMR, which we do not talk about. Next I'll run over the Battle Pass, which is honestly a pretty weak pass. We had the Paradigm from Reality 659, and then there's Bites, who was seriously underrated and underutilized. Grizz, Meow Skulls, then we have Lennox Rose, Twin, and Spider-Gwen. Is this a good pass? Not really, I'll be honest. Most of the skins in this pass are mid, and the others were very underutilized. Now, I almost forgot to mention that the Herald, who seemed like a big threat, but she turned out to be just a filler villain. Next, I'll cover the collabs that happened this season that include stuff like Cypher PK, Evil Dead, Summer and Mr. Meeseeks from Rick and Morty, and finally, Goat Simulator. Also, another debate I'd like to see in the comments is whether or not this skin is male or female, because I could have sworn Epic or the creators of Goat Sim said it was female, but there's also some pretty good evidence saying that this skin is male. But there's also other evidence saying it's female, so I'm really not sure. Now, Goat Simulator was a huge part of my childhood, so I was absolutely hyped for this skin to drop, and I love this skin so much. Best Chapter 3 Season 4 skin in my opinion. Now, last thing I have to talk about is the event. This event was the first event I actually played, and let me tell you, it was the most disappointing event I could have ever hoped for. It was just running around and doing mind-numbing tasks, and I didn't even get to finish it because it booted me out. Honestly, this event would have been so much cooler if Donald Mustard made it. Now, I know y'all are probably in the comments right now calling me a Donald Mustard Glazer and a meat rider, and you know what? I agree with you. I'll meat ride that guy till the end of time. What I meant to say is that Donald Mustard really did a lot for the game, and he's the reason why it felt special. Now, don't get me wrong, Chapter 4 was my personal favorite chapter, but I can't help but notice that there wasn't as much love or care put into it as the first 3 chapters were. So, what are my final thoughts on Chapter 3 in general? It was honestly a really overhated chapter. Seasons 3 and 4 were honestly really fun, and even though I didn't play the first 2 seasons, I could say they looked really fun to play. But hey, at least we'll be getting Chapter 3 Rewind later this year, and I can then finally experience what Seasons 1 and 2 felt like. Alright, well, before we go to the end of the video, I just want to say that this will be my last video of 2024, and, wow, it's been a year. It's been a really great year for me, mentally, physically, everything, honestly. I've finally achieved the one dream that I had ever since I was a very little kid, and I've grown way faster than I thought I probably could in this past year. At the start of the year, I was just shooting for 1,000 subscribers, but now I'm already at like over 4,000 subscribers. And a lot of my recent videos have been getting a lot of views, a lot of interactions, a lot of people watching them, liking them, commenting, subscribing, stuff like that. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for being there for 2024, and I hope that we can have many more years to come with much more great videos, awesome interactions with fans, and a bunch of cool events. So yeah, thank you. Now, if you like this video and want to support me, then like, comment your favorite chapter or what chapter you want to see me cover next, and subscribe to keep in the algorithm. You can also join my Discord server and follow me on Instagram, as well as join my YouTube memberships to get a bunch of cool perks. Now, finally, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye!